What is up, YouTube? How the heck are you? I'm Taylor. This is Bourbon. Got a stack of new comics. Smooth. Cheers. What's up, James? Las Cruces. How are you guys doing today? Good seeing you. It's my tiny stack of new comics for the week. Ruben Cowabunga. Yeah. All right. This is a weird week for comics. I didn't hate anything. Normally I hate some stuff, but I didn't hate anything this week. This is probably the worst book of the week, and that's not bad. This is not that bad. What's up, Rick? What's up, Pat? How you doing? Good seeing everybody. I'm just gonna dive on in because I got a thick stack, and I just spent $50 on a YouTube auction, or on a eBay auction, so I need some bourbon. This is what Amazing Spider-Man number 49, one of the variant covers. There's like a billion variant covers, and this almost seems like it should be issue 50 because it's like the Return of the Green Goblin. No spoil. I mean, if you've been reading, you'll know. They're still building up to the Kindred thing. Dear God, they're still building up to the Kindred thing. I guess my big issue with this book, and it's not deal breaking, but it just doesn't seem like Nick Spencer knows how to write Spider-Man. Like, just the character just seems a little off. Yeah, I mean, I love the cover, and like, it's a cool idea, and like the story itself isn't horrible. It's just the characterization of Spider-Man seems a bit off, but it's not bad. It's still better than a lot of books on some other weeks. So here we have American Vampire 1976 by Scott Snyder and other folks. I feel like I'm missing something, and I probably am. I think there's probably wasn't like another American Vampire series that kind of told me who the heck all these characters are, but I just don't know who they are. And like, there's not a lot of like, hey, this is this person's setup, and so I was just a little lost on it. It's not bad. It's just kind of, I don't know. I was a little confuzzled. So, that's right. I'm reading Batman: The Adventure Continues. Okay, again, not bad. It's Paul Dini and the other guy, Burnett, and then Templeton on the art and stuff. It's decent. It's just yet another story of the angsty Red Hood. And I think it's probably the first angsty Red Hood in, like, non-continuity, but, like, we get it. The Red Hood's angry. He likes to shoot people because he's angry. He's like the Punisher, but not. And, all right. Hey, Gary. Hey, Slim. How you doing? Ultraman number 2. Not bad. It's just kind of, I think this is only like a 5-book series, and it seems like the pacing's a little off. It seems like this whole issue is, I don't know, could have been like a half issue or a couple pages, and then gotten to like an actual story. But it's not horrible. I mean, art's cool. I kind of dig what they're doing with it. It's just, go somewhere a little faster. I'm kind of bored. All right, and these two, both written by Jonathan Percy. Some Condom is the same damn book. And they're both like, you read this one. No, wait, hang on. You read this one, then you read this one. Continuation. Again, not awful. It's just kind of, what's up, Will? How are you, sir? We'll be getting your, I'm trying to spoil them all for you so you know not to read any of them. That's not bad. It's the Ten of Swords plot. It's just, there's a new villain introduced. So pick it up if you want to collect all the key issues, yada, yada, blah, blah. It's Hickman. So like, it's not like a Donny Cates key issue. He'll probably use this guy for like 3 minutes and then chuck him and be done with him. But you never know. It's not bad. Neither of these are, again, nothing this week was really bad. It's just kind of, there's some really good stuff at the bottom and like some, decent stuff in here. But this is decent. It's better than a lot of crappy X-Men was pre-Hickman. So, yeah. I like this cover. I wish I could get the other. There's another cover by a different artist that looks kind of a lot like this. I can't remember the name of it. But I like the other cover better. I think it's a store exclusive or something. So there is that. And also, like, the timing of the book is a little, like, timey-wimey wonkiness. So, 2 mystery boxes. Nice. You can open them on cam. Jamie, Brock, I know, I understand. I didn't get to the shop until late on Wednesday, so that's why this video is on Thursday. And I might actually just switch these videos to Thursday to give me a little more time to read. So, Lonely Receiver number 2. Lonely Receiver was kind of odd in a good way, but it was like a artificial intelligence broke up with a mopey girl. And this is issue 2, and this is the mopey girl trying to deal with having an artificial intelligence in her life. It's kind of, if you see the movie Her, it's like a sad version of Her, except for the AI actually has like intelligence and their own personalities, and it's like, no, I'm dumping you. You suck. So it's kind of an interesting spin on things. So not interested in buying Ten of Swords Science. Yeah, I get it. I know, this was a weird book, but I kind of dig weird books sometimes. I get bored with the same old shit all the time, honestly. So like, I kind of dig some weird stuff. So, yeah. All right. Speaking of some weird stuff, Peter Milligan. Oh, Peter Milligan. I like Peter Milligan's stuff. He did the revived Shane the Changing Man for Vertigo, and did Enigma and a bunch of other like 90s-ish, Vertigo-ish stuff. This is his. It's a Peter Milligan book. It's him exploring what it means to be a villain or a hero or whatever. It's not bad. It's a little 90s verbose. Like he could cut about half the internal dialogue out and it'd still be okay. Art's cool. Story's not bad. Interesting take on like what the American Ronin is and how he gets his sort of powers, I guess. I'm interested in seeing where it's going. I got that cover. I actually have I have two. I have the other color over as well, the yellow cover of Slim. I bought both. Yeah. Love bots are not your thing. Oh, James. Once you give a love bot a chance, you'll never go back to a real girl. Maybe. Yeah. Thor. The second issue of the Mechanic Thor. I can't remember his name. It's a light, fluffy filler issue, but that's okay. It's not a bad. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just kind of like these past two issues is a little bit of a breather, like other people can lift Thor's hammer. There's an interesting Thor Iron Man dynamic in here, like they kind of get along, but they're both kind of dicks. So it's kind of fun watching them. It's setting up for the next big arc, but it's kind of just a little light, like pause. After the Black Winter's serious mopiness and stuff, this is kind of a nice little refresher, an amuse bouche. A little after dinner dessert mint, a pleasant little snort of whiskey. So, yeah. Okay, here's a book I meant to cancel and just buy trades of, and I kind of forgot. I forget this shit. So, but I'm liking this issue, Adventure Man. It's easier to. It's stuff's finally starting to sort of fall into place, and like the two timelines are kind of merging. Not that they're spoilers, but there's two. Whatever. There's two timelines. The main character is in the main timeline and kind of ties into the past, and it's got pulpy goodness. The art, I think, is Terry Dodson. It's great, and it's Matt Fraction. So if you don't like Matt Fraction, you're definitely not going to like this book. It's very Matt Fraction-y. Fractions of Matt, whatever. It's enjoyable. I still, if you're not, okay, yeah. Empire and Ten of Swords reminded me of the Crazy Times in the 90s. Yeah, I see that. I'm not going to get all of them, but like I like the idea of the 90s tie-ins of like these two foes battle each other for humanity, and I like the simplicity of that. But anyways, Adventure Man. Wait for trades. If you're not into like collecting these issues, just get a trade on it. So there's that. Champions #1. Not bad. Outlaws. It's following the thing of Outlawed. It's got all the spec kids are in here, like all of them, literally. Art's cool. Story's not bad. Kind of predictable a little bit, but again, it's enjoyable romp. I could see this being a TV series or something at some point. And like they keep trying with the Champions name. I know they've tried reviving it like 12 times, but this one. You get Miles, you get Riri, I can't remember who else is all in it. Vulture's grandkid, other people. Oh, Miss Marvel. Yeah, that's the other one. So, yeah. Batman 100, the end of the Joker War. Art's cool. Story's not bad. The Joker's actually in this one, which he wasn't in the last thing. It kind of wraps up the Joker War. It almost sticks the landing. It's getting a little ham-fisted with its message, and I kind of agree with the message, like that Bruce Wayne could actually do more good than Batman, and that Batman's just kind of done, and like Gotham is going to see him for what he is. Sorry, spoilers. Whatever. Yep, it's still an enjoyable read. There's some Cloud Killer stuff in there. Finally, that character, I think is going to have some legs. It's enjoyable. I know I said that like 4 times, but it's decent, and I'll keep reading it. It's just kind of didn't quite nail it. Like the Joker just seemed like eco-terroristy and stuff, or like social terrorist versus just anarchy, and it just didn't something a little off there, but still decent read. What we got here? Oh yeah, Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman and friends. I'm not going to keep reading your stuff, James. You enjoy typing it, but have fun with that. Looking forward to the Clown Hunter spinoff. Yeah, me too, Will. I think that'll be something fun because it's definitely this issue kind of explains sort of where the Clown Hunter came from and the reasoning behind it, and I get it. And like, definitely not Batman, and probably not going to be the new Robin, which is also kind of refreshing. This is Neil Gaiman being Neil Gaiman. The first half of the book is just kind of a retelling of Norse mythology, some guest artists. The second half is the start of a Loki story, not set in Marvel, so it's not Marvel Loki. It's just the Norse Loki trickster, and it's good. It's just kind of I wanted it to be a full Loki story, and I just want things. I'll probably get the second one, or maybe this again, more trade bait. I don't think you need to pick this one up for individual stuff. It'd probably actually be better in a trade. This one came out last week, I know, but have I been reading Three Jokers? Yeah, I've read it. I like this. I'm enjoying the Three Jokers. I read that one last week. Hang on, I got to shut my phone off. That Texas Blood. I know this came out last week, but the store copy it came in damaged, so I had to wait till this week. Another new character is introduced, and they seem to have forgotten about the supernatural shit that was introduced in the first issue. It kind of hasn't been back, and there's still no telling what happened to the casserole dish. But it's enjoyable. I like this one. We're getting into I like that. I really like it pile. Like this is just it's a slow burn, and it's it kind of does remind me of the Coen Brothers in a lot of ways. Like Fargo, No Country for Old Men, stuff along those lines. That's not a bad comparison because I really enjoyed both those movies and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, again, you could probably wait for trade on this if they're going to do a trade or at least volumes. It's a slow enough story that reading it issue to issue, I can see it be painful for some folks. But I really like it. Art's great. Story's compelling and keeps me interested. So, yeah. Firepower number 4. I really like Firepower. And I know Chris Samney's art's not for everybody. It's kind of simplistic and a little cartoony, but he does a mean action sequence where you just tell what's going on. It's not jumbled. It's not confusing. You're just like, oh, yep, that's the action sequence. This issue, all is not right in the married life of the protagonist whose names I don't remember. But, they go out to dinner. There's a spot on a T-shirt. It's cool. Yeah, I enjoy this one. It's sort of what I know I probably said this in the previous thing, but it reminds me of what Iron Fist should be, or something along those lines. Probably Master Kung Fu too. It's just a better version of both those titles, at least in my humble opinion so far. So, yeah. All right. Let's go eat some dead gods. We only find them when they're dead too. This is Al Ewing. This is nuts. I mean, this is sort of explains a little bit of our hint of why the main crew is doing what they're doing. And I don't want to give a spoiler in case you haven't read it, but you should. I've not read any sci-fi like this, and I've read a lot of sci-fi, folks. There's gods. They're dead. And humans harvest things off the giant dead Galactus-sized gods. That's not much of a spoiler. That's the first issue. This issue is kind of a continuation of that and starts the action sequence. Yeah, it's sure like Dune, but not at all like Dune. Yeah, this one, again, these are these I could probably interchange where I put these last 4 and stuff and be pretty happy. And this could be my pick of the week. It's not, but it very well could be. Speaking of fun, good old world-changing times, we got Deceased Dead Planet 4. This is just everything Marvel should do in a crossover event DC is doing with this. All right, well, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Slim, yeah, I like that one a lot too. I just enjoy Dead Planet. It's it's giant, it's epic, it's gonna change the DC universe in fun ways. There's Mr. Miracle, there's alternate versions of Superman and smaller Batman, and yeah, and Metron. And if you've read any Tom King's Mr. Miracle, there's a sequence in here that's kind of amusing too. If you haven't, you should probably read Tom King's Mr. Miracle since it's a really good maxi series. But pick this one up. And let me know if you've been reading it. I mean, I know DC's not everyone's cup of tea. Gary, if you're still in there, but it's much better than that Empire thing you liked. So, Spy Island Part 2. There's evil mermaids that eat German tourists. What more do you want out of a book? I mean, it's just fun. It's Bermuda, the island of the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know where the heck this book is going. I really don't, but I'm along for the ride. It's fun. It's wacky. There's a super spy. A super spy's cryptozoologist sister. There's sex. There's drugs. There's people that look like they should be in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And there's good times are had by all. So, Spy Island is a lot of fun. All right, and here we go. Last and not least, Decorum number 5. And I know this one is not everybody's cup of tea, and I don't care. I don't. I mean, y'all have opinions, but your opinions are just horribly wrong if they don't agree with me 100%. Kidding. Y'all have your opinions. This is the most cohesive issue yet of Decorum. It's gorgeous. It sort of advances the main proper polite assassin plot a lot, and it's just a fun read. It's if killing people and like throwing up on boots and stuff can be fun, and why can't it be? Why can't it be? It's 2020. Throwing up everywhere should be fun. In fact, November will probably be like the vomiting month. So there'll be some vomiting plague that hits us all. So there you go. That's what I've read this week. What have you guys picked up and read? Anything I'm missing out on? Anything I should get? Let me know. I'm going to hang out in the chat for a bit because we get the lovely StreamYard delay, and I'm just going to sip my whiskey. Oh, also, the Sunday night auction is probably on pause for a bit. Will was in here, and I think he's kind of like wrapping up his YouTube or taking a break from YouTube. And he and I were the two most active parts of Sunday night. Mountain Peak Comics, great guy, but his internet, I think, is dial-up on a Mountain Peak, and he just doesn't have the internet strength to do the auctions. And Chubby just had a kid, so he's out. So I might be looking to join other issues, other auctions and stuff. If you know any, let me know. If I do find any, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know when I'm doing them. But the Sunday night thing probably not happening for a bit. Eventually, I might do a claim sale, but that just gets kind of boring if it's just me talking to the camera saying $75, and then I go on to the next thing. So, the problem with one-man auctions is I don't have a following enough to like get bids up where I'd have to sell the comics at to like even break even on them. So I could do a claim sale, but I don't know. I'm probably my next focus I think will be doing a mystery box of some kind, and I'll keep you posted on that too. So Inkblot, I hated the first issue of Inkblot. I just despise that, James. I don't know. If it's gotten better, let me know. Pat, Gideon Falls, I just read the first trade, and I really liked it. I just haven't been picking it up. I was too late, and I just didn't, I didn't get the first issue of it, so I just kind of missed the boat on it. I don't want to go back and get the individual issues, but I'm going to read it and trade. I know it's either ended or real close to ending. I like the Timeless variants. I've got a couple of them. I got the Thor Timeless variant. I just didn't show it because I don't want to get my greasy mitts on it. So I buy sometimes if I think a comic's going to be great, I'll buy 2 copies and I'll read one and bag one right away. So that's cool. I mean, it probably is more of a kid's story, James. It's just it wasn't doing it for me. So all right, Brock, have a good night. Everybody follow each other in here. Brock does some good unboxing and stuff too. Bandit Buzz, good seeing you. You should go follow Slim, and also Slim's got a video where he's doing a giveaway. I don't know. Figuring out what he's up to is hard, but he's got a list of 20 people to follow. You should go follow all of them. Los Crucious, I don't know. And if anybody else has a YouTube channel, let me know. Gary's got one. You should go follow Gary's. He does unboxings. He does I think one day he did 4 unboxings in a day. Trying to make the rest of us look bad. Just overachieving son of a bitch. But casual about it, like a casual son of a bitch, which is the most annoying son of a bitch kind. Kidding, Gary. Love you, man. Anybody? Yeah. What else is out there? I know I probably missed Justice League and a couple others, but I mean, here's the problem with things. My wallet can only handle so much. And what's up, Owen? Thanks for stopping in. That's a lot for a wallet to take in for a week. So, and that's 1 week. If I do this every week, I'm gonna have to be eating. Do they drink Casual son of a bitches? I don't know. I'm not sure who drinks whiskey. They should all drink whiskey. Whiskey makes the world go round. Gary, are you a whiskey drinker? Not sure. Yeah, you do. Yeah, James, you do. You're funny. I just can't read half the crap you say. So, I mean, I could read it. I just can't read it out loud. There we go. I like that, Gary. That's the. I wish the whiskey was kicking in. This is just my first snort of it, and they're probably my last. I got to put a bunch of stuff on eBay after this, so I have to put it up at reasonable prices because eBay's kind of the monster, truthfully. And if I don't put it at the right price, I get people like killing me with 99-cent auctions. Oh, good limit, nice. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. What time is it? All right, that's probably about it for the night, I think, guys. I try and keep it about under a half hour. I don't like to ramble on incoherently for longer than that, just because, well, I think everybody gets bored, and you all have other stuff to do. There's other auctions going on. I think Hoodats is still going on tonight, and there's probably some others. It's a busy Thursday night, so go watch some other stuff. Check out some other YouTubes. And everybody, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. It really means a lot. Subscribe to me if you like. I'll be doing a giveaway at 500, I'm sure. I just haven't figured it out yet. I think we're right around 425, so it's going to be a little while. If you really want to support me, you can buy some clever shirts that say "Science says alcohol is a solution." I've got a million winners like that on my site, taylorwinner.com. I got the "Don't Be a Dick" shirts, which that's my real true life message in 2020. Don't be a dick unless you can be a dick to a Nazi. You can be a dick to Nazis. That's about it. So, all right, man. Have a good night, everybody. And yes, don't be a dick, but be a dick to a Nazi.